comparison between Benga Adeboye and Alibaba in terms of who is the person that started comedy in Nigeria reached its peak on social media, and fans reacted wildly about these two guys who own comedy. And I knew Alibaba before, but I didn't know Benga Adeboye. And when I saw these reactions, I went on to search or do some research about this guy. It turns out that he's someone who was very influential, several decades ago. He even had pictures with Michael Jackson. And that showed me the kind of person that he is, how he was the pace setter or one of the pace setters. But also Alibaba has also done enough for himself, and a lot of people regard him as someone who, started comedy in Nigerian industry. But lots of reaction, guys. A lot of people, especially people who had had lived a while and experienced Benga Adeboye, do his thing, reacted. We're just saying that even Alibaba would not like to be compared with Benga Adeboye. That statement goes a long way. If it's true that Alibaba cannot even, allow people compare him with Benga Adeboye, that means Benga Adeboye is definitely someone who is top up there. Probably someone that Alibaba looked up to. And then this man talks about, also praises for Benga Adeboye and how his death in 2003 and the massive influence that he has, in the Nigerian society. Lots of reaction. Better days, I say, for the benefit of those who don't know him, Benga Adeboye, aka Fun One Town, was larger than life in his time. He's a comedian, excellent. He can speak 3 major Nigerian languages fluently. He was the embodiment of comedy and things like that. And then the majority of the comments, the reactions that I've seen, shows me that this man is someone that, could very easily be the pioneer of comedy in Nigeria. And then this guy, talks about the different genres of comedies that we have. Like, you can't necessarily compare these guys because they are not in the same category of comedy. And then this man says 29 kids who never really understand how legendary Benga is. Sir wisely said 90% of the comedy consumptions we've seen in Nigeria over the past 1 or 2 decades, Benga Adeboye is a pioneer, including the likes of Sabinus Takoma. So he's basically saying that even these comedians that we have now, they have all been influenced by Benga Adeboye. Prince of Lagos, also supporting that Benga Adeboye is a legend, and that the likes of Alibaba will not even like to be paired or put alongside him. This one says Benga Adeboye is the most talented comedian I've ever seen or heard of. I swear, no comedian could stand up to his standard if not for his early death. And he died relatively early at 43 in 2003. And you can only imagine if he had lived longer than that, if he was still living up till now, you can imagine the impact that he would have had, in the Nigerian comedy industry. John says Fonwanta was the king of showbiz. Bro was decades ahead of his time. He's like a pathfinder for comedians, skit makers, comic, stand-up comedian, and even some actors. Wow, this is something really, really big to say about someone. Every optimist says, even today, Benga Adeboye is still good at this. I still have some of his clips on my device. There will never be another like him anytime soon. This man is definitely a legend. For people to talk about you like this, even after 20 plus years of your passing, then it means that you had a legacy, you lived a legacy through your life, and then you were inspiration to the people that experienced you. That people are even still talking about him and what he was able to accomplish even till this day. Eda says the same thing, talking about the impact that he's had in the different genres of comedy, skit making, stand-ups, and the rest. And then this man, Adipoji, recounts how he had to leave school, escape from school to attend GBENGA Adeboye's burial. That it was something that he had never seen before. The burial, how everything went, how massive crowd came out. It was incredible. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave your reaction. Be completely honest with us. Do you know about GBENGA Adeboye? Did you know about him before this video? Thank you for watching. Support the channel, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned.